Hey guys, James Lynch here doing a quick reaction video to the fight booking that was just announced that Kevin Lee is going to be moving up to 170 pounds for the first time in his career, and he's going to be taking on Rafael Dos Anjos, and this is an awesome fight. Of course, this is going to be in the main event of UFC Rochester, which takes place on May 18th. The Democrat and Chronicle breaking that news, and just a good fight for both guys. Both have run into some trouble over the last few fights. Rafael Dos Anjos losing back-to-back fights. Of course, he lost that interim welterweight title fight to Colby Covington last year, and then he lost to Kamaru Usman as well. Not bad losses by any means, but Dos Anjos certainly not wanting to have 3 straight losses here. And for Kevin Lee, it's new life in a new division. He's always had a tough cut to 155. Very curious to see how he looks in the welterweight division. We've seen a lot of guys move up recently and look good. Michael Chiesa comes to mind. You have other fighters that have really switched weight classes and found success. So I'm curious to see how Kevin Lee looks here. And Lee as well needs to get a win. Losing 2 of his last 3 fights. Of course, he dropped the interim lightweight title fight to Tony Ferguson at UFC 216, and then he also lost his last fight against Ali Aquinta. Now, sandwiched in there was that really good win over Edson Barbosa, where he pretty much dominated the fight, other than the one time he got tagged in that one. But curious to see how Lee's chin holds up at 170 as well. When we see guys not cut as much weight, usually they're a little bit more durable there, so that's interesting as well. But yeah, just an awesome fight for the fans in New York. A good fight for both guys to really sort of rejuvenate their career and get back on sort of a winning track, so to speak. So I want to know what you guys think of the matchup below. Let me know your comments. Was this the right move to make? Who do you think wins this fight? I honestly don't know at this point. A lot of interesting factors going into this one. And do you think we'll see a better Kevin Lee at welterweight? I personally think we will. We'll see what happens. He's not a super tall guy for the division. He's only 5'9", but nonetheless, curious to see how he looks at 170. So I'm James Lynch. You can definitely check me out on Twitter and on Instagram at Lynch on Sports, and be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, youtube.com/Lynch on Sports. I'll see you next time.